6 dirty secrets of stars that WWE doesn't want you to know. Number 6. Lita's time in Mexico. Despite her 4 women's championships and her place in the WWE Hall of Fame, Lita is most known for the scandals that she was involved in during a run in WWE, especially the things she and Edge did during the R-rated portion of their relationship, like having their live sex show on an episode of Raw, or maybe cheating on Matt Hardy and breaking up Edge's marriage. However, her scandalous behavior started long before she turned pro. When she was younger, Lita was inspired after watching Rey Mysterio Jr. on an episode of WCW and decided to travel to Mexico with the hopes of becoming a wrestler. Apparently, she would do sexual favors in exchange for training, and it didn't matter who it was. After that, she returned to the United States as a valet on the independent circuit, then went to the NWA and ECW before landing in the WWE. Number 5. Nikki Bella was married. Nikki Bella and John Cena recently got engaged after a semi-long courtship. After the couple defeated The Miz and his wife Maryse at WrestleMania 33, Cena popped the question. Nikki Bella, who has made no bones about wanting to marry Cena, eagerly accepted. Everyone knows this won't be Cena's first marriage, but what they may not know is that it won't be Bella's first either. On an episode of Total Bellas, Nikki Bella recalled in her early 20s she married her high school sweetheart in Las Vegas by an Elvis impersonator. The marriage would only last 3 years, and by the time Nikki Bella was 23, the two had split. She claimed that she knew it was a terrible idea at the time and even experienced regrets as she was walking down the aisle. Here's to hoping these two have better luck this time around. Number 4. Bret Hart did the white stuff. Cocaine and steroids were practically the backbone of the WWE in the 80s and 90s, and the wrestlers from those days were not saintly in that regard. Given his family history with wrestling, people may not have had Bret Hart pegged as a man who tried the white stuff, but according to him, he would do it so the guys would start to see him as one of their own and not Stu Hart's son. Hart came clean in his autobiography that he released in 2007. He also said that because of his main addiction to love, which was really just a nice way of saying he slept around a lot, kept him from becoming a coke addict and letting it consume him like so many other wrestlers. It seems as though he and his rival Shawn Michaels had more in common than one would think. Number 3. Randy Orton discharged from the Marines. The Knoxville, Tennessee native has enjoyed a long and prosperous career with the WWE. He won the WWE Championship 9 times and the World Heavyweight Championship 5 times. He earned himself a reputation as a huge jerk in his early days, something he will openly admit to. Orton has said that having a child changed everything for him and helped put his attitude into perspective. Before becoming a pro wrestler, Orton was a Marine. Having joined straight out of high school, his stint with the Marines only lasted for about a year. Orton was dishonorably discharged after he disobeyed a commanding officer and went AWOL on more than one occasion. As a result, Orton spent 38 days in military prison at Camp Pendleton after he was court-martialed and then tried and convicted. Orton used to have a Marine Corps tattoo on his left arm, but he had it covered up after his discharge. It definitely isn't something they advertise. Number 2. Ashley Marsaro worked as a prostitute. Ashley Marsaro got her start in the WWE after winning the 2005 Diva Search and spent most of her short career there posing for magazines covers like Playboy and playing valet to the laundric. She did manage to fit a few fights in a time or two. Former Diva and Playboy cover girl Sunny didn't take a liking to Marsaro, and the two exchanged some heated tweets where it was revealed that Marsaro used to work as an escort for Bella models and her services were still available via certain websites. The price to acquire Marsaro for the night, $25,000. Of course, it was kind of the pot calling the kettle black since Sunny moved on to adult films and other like activities once her wrestling career ended. Marsaro requested an early release in 2008 in order to take care of her ailing daughter. Number 1. Alexa Bliss eating disorder. Two-time women's champion Alexa Bliss fought her way up the ranks from NXT to WWE and is now enjoying a successful career in the big leagues after being drafted to SmackDown in 2016. Bliss's biggest battle was arguably before she found her fame and fortune. When Bliss was younger, she was on the verge of death's doorstep due to a problem she had with anorexia. Bliss had struggled with anorexia in high school, but it got even worse when she was in college. She had dropped almost 40 pounds in 2 months when she started her post-secondary career. Bliss was able to overcome her eating disorder by getting involved in bodybuilding and cheerleading. The WWE has never acknowledged this part of Bliss's past, but she has become an advocate for overcoming eating disorders.